Hi again,
Perfect.
and congratulations on the movie. I saw
Thank
it last night. Very exciting, very, very exciting.
Oh, thank you.
You've had your share of action movies, including Extraction 1. How is this one different, Extraction 2?
I love the first film, that experience. I think we raised the bar as far as in-camera action is concerned. You know, like so much visual effects in movies these days. I think an audience has become numb to it. But also we had an emotional component to the film that I think people connected to, but we didn't really expand upon it in the first film outside of one scene. So in this experience, in the second film, we're able to almost tell the origin story again. And we're able to really dive into who this character was, what made him tick, what happened with his child, why he left, the loss of the child, the wife, family, so on. So then you have the integration of the emotion and the action. They complement each other. You don't really care about the action unless you're invested in the characters from an emotional standpoint. And that was something we were really focused on this time round. And I think that's what audiences are responding to.
Yeah, you're right about that. Actually, we got to know the character much better this time. But if we go back to the action scenes, how do you get fit for that? Do you have to like live in the gym, or what's the secret?
I spend a lot of time training anyway, you know, because I enjoy it. It helps me get out of my head and into my body a bit, you know. I can have a tendency to overthink things. I had just finished Thor: Love and Thunder, so I was a lot bigger coming into this film than I was in the first one. I didn't have enough time to lose all the weight necessarily, but I drastically altered my training, and it went from, you know, for Thor, it's aesthetic bodybuilding, and then this became about functionality and movement and flexibility, and being able to be versatile and adapting to whatever stunts were thrown at me, and a lot more martial arts training. And it was great. You know, I instantly felt lighter and looser. I lessened my calorie intake. I wasn't trying to hold a whole bunch of bulk. It was it sort of fit my own, or my natural state, I think. But that being said, incredibly exhausting. You know, I had a lot of injuries I was managing, and some pretty lengthy days, 14-hour shoots, middle of winter in Prague, Czech Republic. But it's cool. I think it adds a grit and an authenticity on screen that that audiences respect. You know, I think as I said,
greatly. I was watching like this is not humanly possible.
Yeah, we didn't think so either. When Sam pitched, I mean, Sam he's just a mad genius of what he wants to put on screen and what he attempts to put on screen. You know, there was the prison yard sequence, 300 extras. I'm on fire. Things are on fire. And it was in one shot. It wasn't edited from 4 or 5 angles where you can cover mistakes. It was all there. So if you had one thing out of line, you had to go back and start again. And then the train sequence where I'm on top of a train, the train's moving 40, 50 miles an hour. There's a helicopter 20 feet in front of the train flying backwards. That's all in camera. There's not special effects. That wasn't post-production. That was like right there. Terrifying, exhilarating, and rewarding.
You turned 40 this August. And by the way, we share the same birthday, which is nice. So
August 11th.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Happy birthday in advance.
You too.
So thank you. Do you have any special plans for this birthday or the next decade?
Yeah, just try not to break down physically and mentally. try to evolve in some way, shape, or form.
I'm breaking down.
No, it's interesting, you know, like I kind of in your 20s, you sort of think you're invisible and you're going to live forever. And then all of a sudden, for me anyway, right now, I'm like, oh, wow, there is an expiration date. And I know it's obvious, but I do believe most of us try and think somehow we're going to cheat it or beat it, you know. The realization that is coming home. But the knowledge I have now about longevity, about management of my mental fitness, my physical fitness, is so much greater than it ever was. And so I, in a lot of ways, feel healthier and stronger than I did in my younger years, you know, just because I'm a little smarter about how I approach it, I think.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I think our time is up, but just a quick question. Are we going to see you in any romantic movies? We as women are waiting for that.
I'd love to. I say this all the time. I think the number one thing I'd love to do is a love story. And it's not out of me not looking. It just hasn't come across my desk, you know. I'd love to. I really would. It's something, you know, just as far as the creative journey and process to challenge yourself and be a part of something different and unfamiliar, that would be cool to do on screen.
Yes, we're going to wait for that. Congratulations on the movie and very nice talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.